here you are, now ready for the full moon in Aquarius. I am so glad to see you here. Earth signs, either moon, sun, rising, you are all welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I have a request or an idea for you, a suggestion, right? If you would do so, it'll help be a reminder for you and allow you to connect with, like, if you wanted to come back and see this again and see what you looked into, which sign you looked into, you could just put it down in the comments and you can write your placement and the sign and refer back to it later. And of course, we would love to see that. That would be so much fun to see here. Also, you guys, I would like to start off with a little bit of the astronomy, which you may already know, but I would love to share with you a little fact about the full moon. Of course, it's bright and white and circular, and it appears in the center of the sky at midnight. This is a magical time full of fruition when the Earth and the moon are again in a straight line. But this time, the Earth is in the middle. So you'll have the sun, the Earth, and the moon, and the sun's reflecting all that light on the moon. The moon's, or it's pulling that light there, right? Shining it there. The moon's reflecting it onto the Earth. And then we see this beautiful full moon. And then we have a little more on the astrology side. Full moon is a time when the lunar powers are in some way at their maximum. We may feel more in tune with our instincts and our emotions and may be stronger during this phase. It can be a magical time when the spirit world seems close, a time of fruition and balance, or in keeping with the nature of the moon. It can be a time when all things feel a little out of control. Full moon offers inspiration and an opportunity to celebrate life and accept all of our feelings, thus feeling complete. And this book is called Moon Astrology by Teresa Moorey. And the link will be down below in the description box so you could see it for yourself. And then I asked right before right before I started filming this video, I asked the angels for messages for our sweet earth angels that are here, our earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And I am a Capricorn rising, so this does not go by me as like something I'm not connected to, right? I very much appreciate this. And the messages that came through from the angels and from my spirit guides to you are to connect with your heart space, to like reach deep within your heart. And the way you can do this is to just reflect and reflect on what makes you smile, what makes you like passionate and burn and feel a lot of joy in doing, right? Or in learning about, or in sharing with others, right? Maybe that's cooking, maybe that's learning about the botany and the beautiful plants and making beautiful concoctions, right? And teas and things. Or maybe that's swimming, or maybe that's flying airplanes. Like whatever it is for you, that is a way to reach into your heart and continue to connect to that heart space, right? And this is a very good time for you to reflect and dive deep into your emotions, right? Full moons are wonderful for that. And see perhaps where you're blocked off at this time. Speak to yourself in the way that you would want a friend or a loved one to speak to you. This is what's coming in, this message from the angels, and in a way that you oftentimes want to be spoken to, right? An example is with so much love, with so much compassion. And as I was also meditating and asking for these messages, white kept coming to my eyes, like as I had my eyes closed, white. So this color white is a synchronicity that's coming to you Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this is definitely a synchronicity that is something you need to pay attention to. Look for the color white. And know that your angels are with you on that path. You are on the right path. You're along the right way. If you're seeing just like you're somewhere and you just see white and you notice it, when you notice it, you will see you're on the right path. Now, something that was really neat and related to that was the rune that came out right before I started filming. And this is the rune for you. So this is the wheel, or the rad, it's called. And with that, it was very interesting because while I was looking into it, I was talking to a sweet little friend of mine, and I stopped and was realizing that I peeked over at the clock and realized it was 111. And that's a very strong message coming to you from the angels. You're being supported and loved by them, and they're reminding you right now that you are here in a good place for your leadership, for your creativity, for your optimism, and for your independence. One represents this, and the repeating numbers like that are very representative of this at this time. And so this rad rune represents a spiritual journey. Messages are coming in. You're going to be receiving messages, so pay attention to and for those, either as downloads or as people come to you. And also, as you are working on any leadership that you may be doing within your home, with children, with people you know, with people you're working with, as you're in a leadership position, the right actions are going to come to you. You are going to know what the right path is to take. Also, and control is part of that. Excuse me, controlling your circumstances, your sphere, making sure that everything's prepared for those under you as you are the leader. So yeah, that love and support is coming through, that message for you, sweet Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we're going to look in some messages of moon wisdom right now. Moon wisdom for you. What is it, angels, that you have for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, our earth signs? What messages do they need to hear at this time? I'm so excited to see what comes through. And it's hiding. Let me find it. Here we go. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Now, you probably already know by this time that there will be 6 eclipses this year. We've already had quite a few. If I'm not mistaken, it's been 4. So that's quite something. Expect powerful change to come. That is a message. And let's see what else comes through for that. In relation to what's coming, I could tell there's probably a little more to that. Now, I'm going to pull some cards for you related to animal spirits. Animal spirits. We will get 1 for Taurus. We'll get 1 for Virgo. What quality will come out for Virgo? Angels, what do you have? Message you have for Virgo. There's for Virgo. And also popped out for Capricorn. So we will start off with the squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. So this is for Taurus. This believe in yourself is speaking to being prepared. The squirrel is always preparing and being ready and believing in themselves that they are going to be set for the hard time where there isn't a lot of provision, right? There isn't a lot of fruitfulness. They are gathering for the winter. And so this squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Know that you have it, Taurus. You are preparing for the future. I love that. And then we have the seahorse spirit, and this is for Virgo. Watch and wait. And the seahorse, they lay their eggs and they guard them and protect them. And so they watch and wait as they've borne fruit, right? And whatever comes in, they are guarding it and they are ready, right? Whatever you're creating or co-creating with spirit, know that you are watching and waiting for that Virgo. And then we have for Capricorn, Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. And the Nightingale comes in and is such a reminder of, yes, love and romance and what it is that we need to recognize that love is coming from. Comes from relationships, comes from not just romantic, right? But it comes from relationships. It comes from things that we are enjoying doing. And that really reminds me and connects me back to the message that came through for you from the angels that's talking about that heart space, connecting with that heart space and what brings you joy. So Capricorn, what is that? Make sure you go back to that. That's very, very important. And then we'll see what it is, what messages are coming through for your soul at this time. What messages are coming through for the soul of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? What are their messages? What is it, Spirit, that you would... And angels, what messages do you have for 30? There is only light. Look at that beautiful image. And I am going to peek into it in the book. That's amazing. There is only light. And this person is sitting there. And this soul, I say person, but it's really a soul sitting there like in meditation. Darkness is just an absence of light. So there is only light. Light is sought after and extraordinary. We seek clarity of light, a lightness of being, and light bulb moments. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into loving wisdom. It is a time for you to step into your shining light, be illuminated. Let light in. Today is the day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally, unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world, and it will appear before you. It seems too easy, but it is truly that simple. There is only light. Darkness is... What did it say? I'm like, let me go back because that was just so good. It was like, darkness is what? Which, of course, from science, we know this. It's just an absence of the light. So, what spirit would you have? What would you add, sweet angels, to this message for our wonderful Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, for our earth signs? Welcome, welcome, earth signs, to your full moon read. And I've said it before, you can always fast forward. I'm not going to rush the messages, but they'll come out eventually, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, we've had this message before. I love it so much. Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust, right? Everything that represents a brotherhood. And this is coming through, and this is very much related to connecting to your heart space, and that allows you to connect with the people that you really know and trust, and you can work with, right? And through that, with that brotherhood, you can expect those changes to come through, those powerful changes. Just really connecting in with those that you trust. That solid brotherhood. Oh, I really like that. And making sure I'm holding this the right way. What else do we need to add to that, sweet angels? My spirit guides, what is it that you would allow messages of light to come through for your to the light workers, to the starseeds that are here, to all those who want to spread and share love and light to those around them. What message do we need to add to this? I really love that message of the brotherhood. It's such a, like, of course we have our soul sisters, right? And the brotherhood is just is another, like, that divine masculine representation of that, right? But has everything to do with that loyalty and that solidarity and being there for one another, right? And then we have number 2 here. Within nothing, there is everything. And this card is speaking to Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is speaking to the fact that as we are here on this earth, there is so much of what seems like just a space of, like, vast space, right? With not much in it that we can see, but within that vast space, there is everything, right? That vast space seems like there's nothing when you look up into the sky. And then as we see, there's stars. They appear all around us. But it feels like a vacuum and like there's nothing, right? Once you're in the middle of space, just there, as we've seen through satellites and through all these images. And once you look out, you realize there actually is so much. And then you know, and we've learned from science, that there's so many atoms and so many things that are vibrating and things that are all around us. So within nothing, there is everything. We can know that we can co-create with spirit, that we can just really connect to that light that's there, that light that's solid truth. It's shining, that sun is shining, and it reflects on that moon and we get to see it. Oh my goodness. That's really lovely. Oh. And now we are going to, I'm going to let you ask a question. You can pause the video or you can think of it as I'm asking the angels for answers for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And the answer that came through is unlikely. And I will check in with a little bit more from here and see. We'll add a little bit to that, right? Why is it unlikely, sweet angels? I think it's so much fun to do these. These are wonderful. Looking into what it is. Ah, there we go. Oh, interesting. So that came out unlikely. And then it says, the situation will improve. So whatever you are asking about, it's unlikely, yet the situation will improve. So take those messages with you. And don't forget that you are here. And it's time to connect to your heart space and to realize you are in a place that is being prepared for leadership, for opportunity, for creativity, and where you are just being there for a friend and for another, right? And being that friend that you want. Be that friend to them, encourage them, right? Uplift them, and just be super compassionate to yourself and speak to yourself the way you want others to speak to you, someone to speak to you, right? And pay attention to white and 111. Those are going to be like this leading that you have that's coming from spirit, and that is really beautiful. So with that, I hope you would consider leaving a comment down below if anything resonated, and leaving down your rising, your moon sign, your sun sign, whatever it is that is your earth sign. And any of these decks that you've seen here, they will be down below with links and the book, so that supports us. If you click those links and purchase from there, that supports the channel. So consider doing that. We would appreciate it so much. Also, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone you think would like it. Please, if you haven't done it already, subscribe and hit that all notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the content that we're making. And see our email down below and our Instagram so that you could check out what's going on and leave us a message. We would love to hear from you. You take care. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the energies of the full moon in Aquarius. You take care. Bye.